YouTube, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Just about to hit you with another video. Just try to let you know and basically just keep you up on game, man, from some things that these women do, man. You know, some things and some tricks and some things and some tricks and some games that they play. You know, just try to keep y'all sharp, man, and basically give y'all the tools to use when in certain situations dealing with these women, man. Um, I'm gonna be real with you, man. It's not easy out here, man. Dating, everything is different. Everything is it's just it's not good, man. That's why the marriage rate is down. I mean, excuse me, the marriage rate is down and divorce rate is up. It's been like that for years. It's basically it's just I mean, don't trust nobody. Don't trust nobody, man. Whatever you do, man, because you got to remember, women are selfish, man. They're selfish as heck. Um, they're selfish beings. Let's just keep it real. You know, they. I mean, I'm just gonna be real. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat nothing or nothing like that. They're selfish beings. Um, you know, they, you know, th- a lot of times they think that. I mean, it's just a debate on who's the prize and who's not. In dating, in the dating world, that's the big debate on if men or women are the prize. And I think I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, if you're, I'm not even going to use high value or nothing like that. But if you're a guy that has a lot going for a man, and the women know it, I don't think that you should have to. You see what I'm saying? I don't think like I don't think like why would you not be the prize? Does that make sense? Why would you not be right? But see, I mean, it's women are so conditioned, and they, every everything. I mean, the attention they get more of the attention factor as far as that. So I mean, you seeing that, and you hit it, coming from that aspect and that point, it's like, all right, yeah, now that's true. But it's not so, man. I just think, like I said, man. If you represent yourself right, and you know what to do, and how to talk, and if you know language, man, I think you should get certain ones, and then you get the ones that you would want. You see what I'm saying? And there shouldn't be no I'm the prize and he's not, and it shouldn't be no battle for who's the prize or not anyway. You see what I'm saying? And in my opinion, uh, I mean, yeah, man. So my video today is to basically just let y'all know, man, and what to do when a female is any kind of pullback you see, any kind of change, any kind of ghosting, any kind of you just see that she pulls back, man, and you see that she's not, maybe she might be losing interest or something like that, or maybe you see what I'm saying. She was kind of like more so in it for the attention. She was like attention whore type chick. You see what I'm saying, or a female or something like that. But if you see any kind of situation to where it's a pullback, you have to pull back. That's what you do. You see what I'm saying? You pull back. There's no I mean, honestly, in a dating world, seriously, if you want to really be serious and be taken serious, and you can't care, don't care, right? So why would you care if a female don't text you back or something like that? But see, you got to know in the back of your mind that that's disrespectful. You got to know in the back of your mind, if somebody flakes on you, that's disrespectful, man and women. Even though women, if a man flakes on you, that's disrespectful. It's just like it's time, especially it's all about your time. You know, and your time is money. Your time is precious. Your time is valuable, and you want to be perceived as that. You want to be put that energy out there. You want them to know that that is true and that's the case. Um, and there's nothing wrong with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that just goes to show how much you respect yourself, right? I would say that. And that and that shows too. Um, you don't treat people like that, right? Or you don't expect that from people. So I mean, I'm not even gonna call this dating nowadays. This is 2022. I'm not even gonna call this dating, man. I'm not gonna call it courtship. I'm not gonna call it none of that. And see, you got the thing to where, uh, you got females. See, this is how you know too. A female's is just trying to use you, right? She'll hit you with the, oh, if you, no matter where you invite a female, right? If she's feeling you, she's feeling you. Now, if she breaks it down and say, hey, if you're like, hey, I'll cook you dinner at my house, whatever, this is and that. And if she breaks it down like, no, well, we could, let's go somewhere public first, then, on the second date or something like that, or next time. See, if she breaks it down like that, I would understand that. I think that would make sense, and I think a lot of other men would understand that too. That makes sense. There's something logical about that, right? There's something showing you that she's thinking, because we're the logical ones, and they're the emotion, and that's good, and that shows you that she got you in mind. So, and it's probably genuine, because it's just like, for once, she throwing the fact that there's going to be it might be a second date, stuff like that, and you could just tell too. It's comfortability at that point. You got to make her comfortable. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, man. You got to make her comfortable, man. I don't blame her if that's the case. If that's the case, but a lot of times, a lot of times that kind of isn't the case, right? A lot of times, I mean, you'll talk to females and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I didn't chill that." They'll tell you that they chilled at men's house before. They'll tell you that they hung out and smoked, or whatever the case is with homies or whatever, or people, so-called non-sexual people. So that's the thing is, when you got to remember, and you want to put two and two together, and you got to know, okay, this girl's full of shit because she didn't hung out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, comfortability, whatever. But at the same time, she didn't hung out at men's house before and cat's house before. So, and I don't think that's a comfortability issue. I think that's an interest issue. Or she sees you as entertainment. She wants to just take you out. Excuse me, go out off your money, go out off what you could do for her, right? How much entertainment she could get out of you. You see what I'm saying? That's just like when they, I'm a real lady and this and that. I want to go on to the movies and this, or go on a real date. I don't know what the fuck a real date is. You know what I'm saying? I thought a real date was me and you planning some time. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere to go or something to do and shit together. I thought that was a real date. See, a lot of times when women hit you with shit like that, then they just want something free. They want a free meal. They want to see how much money they're shit testing you, kind of like to see how much money you gonna spend on them. So and then your 30s or whatever the case is. Why is it why is it games like that anyway? In that aspect, right? Why is there games? Why can't she be straightforward, right? I mean, so you gotta look at, like, why would you want to deal with a female like that, right? That's how you gotta look at it. Why would you want to deal with somebody like that? Right? Um, I wouldn't. I wouldn't, man. You don't waste your own time. Don't. Yeah, we talking about, our time is valuable, and us men and this and that. Well, you got to show it, man. It's not even just the females. Talk is cheap. Oh yeah, okay. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. Okay, the 50%. You know what I'm saying? To what, pay her portion, or right? Yeah. Or you talking about like pay her portion, or you pay for something, she pay for something, back and forth, like. And see, I think if a female does that she might really like you, like, you know what I mean? When she's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, you could, it's like, okay, maybe this female is interested. You know what I'm saying? This when she and see the thing is that I think that goes with the following the lead. When they're willing to follow your lead, what y'all think? When they're willing to follow your lead, that's a good sign, man. That's a real good sign. Shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it's a real good sign. When they're willing to follow your lead. Cause then, they for one, that just goes to show that, okay, maybe she does really want a masculine man. Maybe she's not just using that. She said coffee dates are the cheapest. Maybe but see, the thing is, if she acts funny over Starbucks, then we know that she might just want, you know what I'm saying? She want to see how much entertainment she could get out of you. I mean, damn, you could invite a female damn near anywhere, to the park, somewhere. I mean, I'm just saying. And it's like, oh, my thing is, if you got a problem with where where we go and stuff like that, or what we're doing, then I'm not. You might not be interested like that. It's just my opinion. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. And yeah, when a female pulls back, you just can't. You just got to just let that go and pull back too. See if she comes back. Hey, sometimes a week, some days, some months pass by. She'll text you again, whatever the case is. But if not, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? That's her loss, right? It's her loss. It's her loss, man. It's her loss. And then you shouldn't care if she texts back or not. And the thing is, who are you to who is she? You don't know her, so who are you to care? Does that make sense? Who are you to care if you don't even know her like that? I told you about went on a date with, I think you remember, she called herself so-called independent. You give them, oh yeah, never been sick to myself. Oh man, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And see, when they get to talking that might be that's an indicator too that they want, might be an indicator too that you want to see what you could do for her. It's all about her. I mean, when these females are straight up, when they're telling you or they're showing you, right, that they're selfish, you got to run. Either or. They're telling you or showing you that they're selfish, you got to run. You got to bounce. You got to get the hell up out of there, man. You got to bounce as soon as possible. ASAP. Run, run. Leave, man, because that ain't a good look, man. Man. Oh, yes, she sounds like a headache. She sounds like a headache. She sounds like a headache, man. But I wouldn't do it, man. I mean, especially the double texting. When that's not good because you gotta like when you do that, you gotta check yourself. You gotta check your self discipline. You can't give a fuck. You can't. Women like that. That makes sense because that shows that you have other women. That shows you confident, not giving a fuck. That shows that you're, you know, how they like to alpha, whatever the fuck. I don't know. But it just shows that you know what I'm saying, that you got a lot going on, you're busy. Um, you have other women, like I said, right? He said always test a female, ask her a couple of questions to test her value. Ask her if she had work, but live in two-parent household, etc. If she failed my usual psych 101 exam. I mean, I see what you're saying, man, because you're an Asian cat, so I feel you, man. That's because y'all used to, two-parent households. That's important, man. That shit's important, man, and I respect that, man. But we be on some, non uh two-parent households. Some of us so-called black people, man. So that's not good. You know what I'm saying? That's not good at all and shit. That's really not good. But well, I mean, and the thing is, I agree. I mean, that's some, certain things. Of course, you got to ask some certain questions, and because they show testing you. They show testing you. They show testing you, man. They testing you. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, man. They got this shit test, man. You might have to, implement your shit test. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You could tell. You could always tell too, man. If a female had a certain amount of bodies, you could just tell, man. You know what I'm saying? You could just, I don't know, man, but but yeah, don't ever let a female, don't let ever let, don't over analyze, don't overthink, just don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but I think that's more organic too when you don't care. It's just like stuff flows. You know what I'm saying? Women come in your direction in your way when it's just like when you don't care, man. When you keep it organic. But these women, man, yeah, when a woman does that, and a lot of times too, she's kind of like trying to show you she has a lot of guys, in my opinion. That's fine and dandy. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're just looking for something casual, whatever the case is. Don't if you're not looking for nothing, whatever the case or whatever you're looking for. That's weed. The weed out process is going in effect, ladies and gentlemen. So that's always a good thing, gentlemen. Always a good thing, man. That we let the weed out effect take course, man. Let it take course. Let it, run its proper course, man. Because that's what we need. We need that balance. You don't need women in your life playing games. You don't need them taking up your valuable time. You see what I'm saying? You don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Who would want that, right? Who would want that? Another example of a female pulling back. Texts are shorter. She takes long times to reply. Right. See, don't ever let a female hit you with the. I would say, man, anything longer than 2 hours, man. I don't know about that, man. Like, you. I know y'all had the texts to where you text somebody, you know, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night. They hit you back the next day, or I mean, you can just tell. You could tell when there's still some interest, but you could tell when it's not, and when somebody's doing that intentionally, right? When they're intentionally doing that, that's not good. Don't let a woman do that, man. Don't stick around, man. Run for the hills if you want to. Run for the hills if you want to, man. You know. Yeah, man. But head for the hills. Run from them motherfuckers, man. Run for the hills. Right? I just think I'm just like there's just so much stuff that you can do with your time. So many things are disrespectful that a lot like I said before. A lot of us men, what I'm saying, no matter what race you grew up off of Disney movies, you grew up off these these 90s and 80s romantic fucking movies and shit, what I'm saying, where he runs to the ends of the earth and shit to get the woman and shit, to get the girl that he wants and shit. He does that. He does all, he goes out of his way, right, to do that and get the girl. Meanwhile, it's just like, that's not real life. Is not like that. Women don't want that. Women, because they like, damn, I could. This motherfucker's like a pushover. Nobody wants to be. I mean, even like, what I'm saying, you got friends and shit, man. They're gonna trip. People gonna see that and they're gonna try to take advantage of you, man. People. I mean, unfortunately, man, people are scandalous, man. You know what I'm saying? People are scandalous and shit, man. People are doggy dog, man. This is a doggy dog world. I understand that. I get it. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, females are always on their phone. He said, female nature will get worse. Trust me. A woman that pulls away or doesn't text first wants to be. I'm not. I can't. I mean, I can't. I can't really. She might not be interested though. She might lost the interest, and then if a female lose the interest in shit, she don't want to be chased by you. She don't want to deal with you no more. She want to bother you. But I could. That's another option. You're right. If a female pulls away, she could. That's true. She could be wanting you to chase more and shit. But who has time for all that shit? Gas prices is up. You know what I'm saying? Who got time for that? Anybody answer that? Who has time for that? You know what I'm saying? If your time is valuable, if you're on your purpose, you doing what you got to do, you don't have time for that. You do not have time for that, man. I'm telling you that right now. You ain't got time for that. Nah. It's like ghosting. You know what I'm saying? Her not responding and all that. That's disrespectful. Now we get into I'm not chasing you no more. That's that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to you're gonna have to get back in contact with me. If that's the case, you're gonna have to get back in contact with me. You're gonna have to hit me up. You're gonna have to hit me up, man. And that's how I look at it, right? Hit me up, right? But these females, they show you. I just think that certain little things that they do, man, whether they know it or not, or whatever the case is. I don't care if you got other dudes. I don't care if you're talking to other dudes. It's you just. My thing is, if you're gonna be multitasking, multitask. Do that shit. Don't be weird and don't be. You know what I'm saying? Multitask. Handle your business. Monel, what up? But see, if you can't multitask, you shouldn't be juggling the top 5 or 10 motherfuckers and shit, man. Right? If you can't handle it. But I mean, but he's right though. Manimal's right though. You gotta take into consideration too that the hard to get factor. But I'm gonna keep it real with you though. A female that's playing hard to get is still gonna show a little bit of interest though. A female that's not interested is not gonna show no interest in shit. She gonna give you. Oh, you know, whatever you text her, you know, whatever, you know, whatever you text her and shit. You know what I'm saying? Say for example, I mean, I wouldn't, but say for example, you like, you know, how's your day going, wherever the fuck. I mean, even I try to stay out of texts like that anyway. But when they respond to like, okay, it's okay, or just, you know, one word answers, and I don't, nah, you could tell, you know what I'm saying? You could tell. Taking hours to text you back, right? You know what I'm saying? You got to be the one to initiate, you know. Um, yeah, but that pullback, you know what I'm saying? You got to pull back. She don't, you know what I'm saying? She goes through whatever, or leaves you on red, whatever the case is. You stay on red. You don't hit her back up. You do not initiate till she hits you back up. If she don't hit you back up, that's all good. You got to move on. You got to move on. Good riddance. Peace. I'm out. Right? I'm out of here. There's so many factors that plays into this shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether she think you got money, your looks, all so many different things come into play. The fact that she hollering at 10 other motherfuckers and shit. I don't give a fuck. Them other cats, certain, you know, cats that know it and they get it, they understand women, they don't care. But it's not even that though. It's the thing is, there's gonna you're playing, some of that could come into play with my time. That's why I pull back and say I'm good. Right? You just gotta move on. You know, don't ever double text. She's seen that you text her. She obviously don't want to text you back. See? And see, I don't write that right there. I can't, you know, even how could you play hard to get with that? That's my question. How could you play hard to get with that one right there? How could you play hard to get with that one? You see what I'm saying? Like that's something to show you blatantly showing that you don't care, right? You blatantly showing disinterest. I can't. I'm not gonna call that that. I'm just gonna call that. I'm just gonna chuck it up as the L. Well, shit. If she acting like that, it's not an L anyway, right? But I'm just gonna chuck it up. Hey, keep it moving, man. You got to keep it moving. You got to keep it going, man. You got to keep it going. Hey, I mean, and then the thing is, she gonna know, and she expresses and shows too that her time is valuable, right? You know, not hitting you back at a certain time, or you know what I'm saying. That's show she's trying to. That's how that I take. That's how I take that. I take this. You got to do the same thing, dude. Yeah, yeah, that's true. A female that, well, I see that. A female is not interested will text you back 3 to 4 hours later. Female that's interested will respond 5 to 30, and 5 to 30 minutes. I think more men should cold approach because, in my opinion, it's better than online dating. You think cold approach? I mean, I don't think. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like beta or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't really use those terms. You know what I'm saying? Any damn way, but I don't think so, man. You know, but at the same time, you just said something over online dating. Okay, I can see that. But I think approaching when you get the signs is the way to go. Right? I think that's the way to go right there because then you know she if she does still not give you the number, she was just what's that called? She was just a attention whore. That's all that was. You know, that's all that is. She was just an attention whore, man. That's all that is. You know, you'll know. You'll know. You will know, man. You'll know in the worst way. You know what I'm saying? You'll know. This is like, but that's a good point though. You know, when a female like, yeah, that's true. When she, you know, she ain't interested, she's gonna hit you back like hours later, right? She'll hit you with the one word answers. She's not gonna be asking you. You be asking her. You be like you. You'll feel like you Montel Williams and shit, like you a straight interviewer, right? Like you're a talk show host and shit. Asking her questions, she ain't asking you shit back. It's just like that's not that right there is a clear cut sign. Keep it moving. You know, delete her number, right? Block her. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't really block. I don't do the blocking. And I don't get blocked. But show her, hey, it does build. It does build social skills. I can see, yeah, yeah, man. But I mean, yeah, man. He's excuse me, yeah. I just think that shit is a trip. I just think this shit's a trip, man. Because a lot of men and a lot of guys they don't see the signs. They don't see these signs at all, man. When they that happens to them, when females end up doing it to them, they don't see the signs. They don't recognize. You gotta recognize these signs, man, and know, because you don't want to waste your time, man. Um, just like, for example, you planning a date. You ask her, what I'm saying, 2 different days out of the week when she's available. She's available, not available one day, and then she says, what I'm saying, you ask her, whatever the case is, what about the next day? And if she still says she's not available with those 2 days, you can just keep it moving, man. Don't even worry about that one. Don't even just. I guess you could chalk that up as an L if she's even worth the L. That label, what I'm saying. But if you want to give her that much, right? That much props. But yeah, just chuck it up as an L. Keep it moving, man, because you don't got, your time is precious, man. Your time is valuable. Who got time for that? But yeah, man. Who? Let's just keep it 100, man. Let's just really keep it real. But yeah, you got to really show yourself. You don't just the heck with the women. You got to show yourself that your time is valuable. You got to show yourself that you see what I'm saying, that you value your time. You got to show yourself that you want to be respected, right? You got to show yourself. Then everything else will come into play. People see and read out auras and energies. People they peep that, not just women but men too. So there's nothing wrong with that, man. But at the same time, I'm sorry, but we in a world to where people will think you feel some kind of way about you, or or put that label on you, that nice guy, whatever label on you, and they're gonna treat you as such. They're gonna treat you as such. They really will. They will treat you as such. So I mean, you got to take that into consideration too. So everything is all about self-esteem, right? It's all about you. You know, I know some women might not agree with this, but people, what I'm saying, women like guys that are into themselves. Let's just keep it real. This is like back in the day, man. You remember that pretty boy, we used to clown the pretty boys and shit, man. We used to clown, oh man, he more in himself than this girl and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that, man. He in the mirror more than her. Unfortunately, man, that's why. And I don't even. It was. I'm not even gonna really say, but I think most of that they liked the guy because he was pretty, but at the same time, whatever the fuck that means. But at the same time, they liked that guy too. A percentage of that too was because he didn't give a fuck. It was all about himself first, right? He wanted to make sure everything was good. He was on his A, B, C, right, D, right? He wanted to make sure he was on them, right? He wanted to make sure he was on all that, right? That's why they flock to him, man. That's why these women like, hey, And I think subconsciously, that's why dudes, what I'm saying, we'll like or want to mess with females that are kind of like that too. And we'll call them all, she seems like she bougie because, Sadidi, stuck up. You see what I'm saying? I think a lot of those females are bougie, Sadidi, stuck up. They ain't, but at the same time, I think some of them are just, just really involved with themselves and really, what I'm saying? They really just thrive and do them. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. I'm gonna keep it real. There's nothing wrong with that at all. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. And I respect that. I really do. See, there's certain things to female nature that makes sense, and it is logical. That's logical if you think about it. That makes sense. But a lot of other things they do is not logical. Let's just keep it real. Man, my bad. He said a woman that likes you will always make time for you. That's true. That's true. You get that bullshit when a female flake on you. Look, and there's no what about this day? What about next Friday? You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. What about this? When she don't give you no kind of ultimatum, because something might have really came up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even gonna try to like hold them, all their feet to the fire and try to make it seem like right. Like they was just all bullshit, because sometimes shit do come up. But I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. That's when they should communicate with you first and call you or text you first. Like, damn, man, shit, this came up. You shouldn't hit them up like, hey, man, we still on or whatever the case is. And they're like, oh, that's how you know a female's not interested. She gonna act like she forgot and shit. She was so not interested. She gonna act like she forgot. That's not good. That's not good. That's a self. I mean, that's a disrespectful ass motherfucker right there. Damn, you so, you know what I'm saying? You so disinterested and don't want to fuck with it that much to the point where you gonna act like you forgot. You got some nerve. You got some motherfucking nerve. But you know, right? I mean, these females got something, man. They something else, man. You know. But I mean, I'm gonna go back to the men, right? Some of these females, I could kind of see why, well, a little bit, why they do or act a certain way and do the things they do is because look what these cats do. Look at what these dudes do. Right? These dudes they be letting them low key, but at the same time, right? You let this female treat you a certain way, right? She gonna think it's okay. You don't check them, you don't call them out for it. You got to start calling, even in person, public, whatever. You got to start, as long as you don't, put your hands on a female, super curse her out, But sometimes you do have to put them. You got to let them know their place. And you know what? A lot of times women respect that, especially if you was trying to use whatever y'all was talking, whatever. She'll respect that. A lot of times she'll come around, certain, an instant. Oh shit, what? You know what I'm saying? She'll hit you. She'll come with that apology text or something like that, or or something, some kind of reconcilable text. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that's the sex. That's where that comes. No, let me stop. But right? So she'll, that might be a little shit test. Oh man, he fucking, he told me off, and man, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't playing and shit. I thought he was gonna act like this shit. I thought he was gonna do this to me, girl, and this, you know what I'm saying? They like that kind of shit, man. Some of them, man, they want to see how you gonna treat them. But damn, I like Manimal. You're right though. They're gonna always make time for you. That's true. If they're feeling you, that is so true. That's a fact right there. That is a fact. Well known fact. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That's a well-known fact right there, man. But so I mean, yeah, I really want y'all to analyze a lot of the stuff that I'm saying, man, and I really, really, think about it, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Well, you're right though, man. That's true. That's another thing. That's another thing. I just said that like 10 minutes ago. They will make time for you. It don't matter what, when, how. A female would fucking drive to you if she was really feeling you. She'll mother, you know what I'm saying, from Riverside to motherfucking Orange County. You know what I'm saying, from Compton to motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, Rialto or some shit like that. I'm telling you, if a female liked you, man, that's real spit. But see, that's the thing. Don't get confused. Don't overanalyze. Don't overthink. When you seeing red flags, look, what they say. What's that saying? People, what they say? People show you who they are. Believe their ass. Believe them. Shit, they ain't lying. They ain't lying, man. Especially when you getting to know people, the women and stuff like that. You don't really know them. That's the key word. Get to know, because you don't know them. Right? But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Manimal right though. He right. You right. You know what I'm saying? You're so right. That's true. They'll go to the ends of the earth for you, man, and vice versa too. But yeah, man. If female pulls away, man, don't. I mean, the hard to get thing. You'll know. You know what I'm saying? You'll know, because she's gonna give you some, and then you know what I'm saying. She'll give you a little bit. Then you know what I'm saying. You'll come in, and then she'll give you a little more. That's playing hard to get. That's playing hard to get. You see what I'm saying? Female playing hard to get. You know what I'm saying? She take a little while to meet up with you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Take maybe 3 weeks or something to meet up with you or something like that. But she's not. You know what I'm saying? There's no ghosting or nothing like that involved. She just she just like, let me make this dude wait for make work for a little bit. You know what? All right. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You feel what I'm saying? As long as she still being respectful towards you though. Now the ghosting and the what's the flaking and the what's and then 3 hours later hit you back 5 hours later and you see what I'm saying? Hit you back the next morning and all that's not cool, man. That's not cool. That's not cool. Don't go for that, man. Don't go for that. That's not right. You know what I'm saying? That's not right at all, man. That's not right, man. As, let's just keep it 100 and shit, man. It's like, and then two, if the shit was on the other foot, she was feeling you like that. But see, the thing is, it would irritate her, but she would like it even more if you came at her like that. If she was feeling you though. I had to correct myself right now because once again, you're putting yourself first, not putting her first. Don't put women first. Don't put anybody else first over yourself. Period. Don't put anybody else's agenda over yours. Right? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Don't put people first, dude. Because then what kind of message are you sending? Right? You sending a clear message. A clear message. What kind of message you sending? You know. So when they do that, act like that, and treat you like that, bear witness to it. Don't be surprised. You can't be surprised. You see what I'm saying? When something is being reciprocated like that, and you're kind of letting it happen, letting it go, and participating in that, don't be surprised. Do not be surprised. All right. Yeah. What if it was other? But or just for example, let me not use that. What if you did something to disrespect her? She gonna call it out. She gonna make a big, especially if she a sister. But especially what I'm saying, she gonna call it out. Anything that you do, she don't like. She's calling it out. She's calling you out, right? So there's other things like in other ways. You know what I'm saying? You can get back to her, right, without being in your feelings, right? And that's hey, I'm gonna have to rain check. Give a rain check on her ever responding to her ever again. Rain check on that shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Yeah, man. The pull back, the communications changes. The wordage, maybe y'all, used to talk on the phone. Now you're not talking on the phone. Uh, you know, she could call you, but you can't call her. You see what I'm saying? Certain things, when things switch up, that kind of stuff right there is definitely signs that a woman is pulling back from you, man. And a lot of times it's them, but it could be something you did. You got to take in consideration too. Females are sensitive; they get turned off easily when it comes out of certain things. Um, they'll get turned off when they don't think that you're aggressive enough, or they'll get turned off if you see what I'm saying. If they think you're too aggressive, or they get turned. It's just, I mean, damn, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't with them. You know what I'm saying? But some of it do make sense though. Some of it does, man, because you gotta look at it like this: is a different nature. They have a nature, different um, you know, they got different. What's the name? You know what I'm saying? Hormones and stuff like that than us, and stuff like that. So our nature is totally different than theirs, man. And I understand that. And so certain things that they do in certain ways that they approach and stuff maybe take you back a little bit, or maybe confuse you a little bit. I understand though. I understand. I get it, y'all. But at the same time, you gotta learn to know women more, man. You gotta learn to know women more, and you gotta really study them, man, and just start treating them like regular people, right? Um, you know, start talking to them regular. Don't like I said, don't validate them. And my bad about the other last live stream. It's not validation. Is not just strictly communicating or texting or calling, but the validation could be or excuse me, it's not just compliments, excuse me, strictly, my bad. But it's calling them too much. You know what I'm saying? Text over texting, double texting, you know, just blowing her head up. You know, yeah, those are forms of validation right there. But I mean, that's another thing too that could, like I just said for this video, that could have made her, uh, pull back. There's certain things that we do as men to turn them off too, though. There's certain things that we do as men to turn these women off, though. That's true. You're not being in your total masculine. You see what I'm saying? Or you're not. She doesn't think that you're too sure of yourself, right? She doesn't think that you're, for example, and I kind of understand where women are coming from when it comes down to this. You know what I'm saying? You picking the date. I mean, you willing to take her out and stuff like that, but you don't pick the time and the place and everything. And see, that's the thing that's not good right there. You have to pick the time and the place. You have to do that, right? Let you do that. You be the man. You pick the time and the place. Um, yeah, period. You pick the time and the place. You the man. So, you got to really let that go and you know and she see, the thing is, when you don't do that, or when things don't happen like how she wants it, and she doesn't see that you're leading, then she's gonna be like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying, what the hell is this, she's gonna be confused because she's still in her feminine, right? And you're not being in your masculine. So she probably figured in her mind, even though she's not gonna be able to articulate it probably like this, but shit, if I wanted him saying to be on a date with a female, I would have. So I mean, that's the thing, you have to and see, you can't, you know like, not say blame them because a lot of for flaking, because a lot of these females are passive aggressive. They're not going to be straight up and tell you how they feel, and they're not going to be honest with you, right? So sometimes, so I kind of see what the flaking some comes in, because when you're not doing something a certain way, or when you're not doing something that they perceive as masculine or something like that, I kind of understand where the flaking could come in on their part. I can get that, but at the same time, that just goes to show too. I mean, you're not dealing with an honest female, a real woman, because a real woman's still going to tell you. She's going to at least give you that. But like I just said, females are passive aggressive. They're not going to be honest. They just going to have so many motherfucking talking to them and hitting them up. They're like, next. It's like a damn conveyor belt of motherfucking conveyor belt of men, right? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when a female pulls back, just pull back too. That's my solution. Just pull back too. Or hell, when you see the signs coming, you see the female getting uninterested. You see what I'm saying? When you see the little red flags and stuff like that, you pull back before that, before she does. Stop contacting her before she does, man. Play the non-contact rule. It's that simple, right? And just be more sure and secure of yourself, man. Period, man. And that's gonna work out of everything, man. Out of everything, I'm gonna break down to y'all. That's gonna work out of everything, man. And I think that's the best solution. And by doing that, you're showing this woman that you're a man, right? You're showing her that you're a man and you're in your, you know what to do. You're a decision maker. You have everything under control. That's another thing. When a female feels that you don't have things under control because you're supposed to be the leader, you see what I'm saying? She's going to be turned off by it. That makes perfect sense if you really think about it, right? You got to step your game up. Some, you know what I mean? You know, nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, man. But a lot of things these females do is ridiculous. Like the flaking, that's ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? That's not cool. That's disrespectful. The ghosting, talking in mid sentence. You know what I'm saying? Y'all having a conversation. You you hit her up. She responds. You hit her up again, and there's no response after that. Men do not ever hit her up ever again. I'm sorry. Hey, that's the way of the world. That's how the cookie crumbles. You see what I'm saying? Because by doing that, you're showing discipline. Because even if you want to just be like, oh, engage again, and then you don't care. You're not supposed to care, right? Why care? Who gives a fuck? But at the same time, I kind of see where you're coming from, because that's your time, you're up, and you don't like people being rude to you. But hey, we're men. We get this shit, motherfucker. We're the ones with that get in the fist fights. We're the ones that get physical. We're the ones that are a little bit more right. Take initiative when it comes down to aggression. So hey, I guess it's a part of the motherfucking what we signed up for, or whatever the hell, right? So I'm about to get off here, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta eat. I gotta get these damn clothes. But yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Figure I'd make this one a little shorter too. Yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in, with this, and definitely like, subscribe if y'all not already. Hit that notification bell so my videos could come up. And if y'all do hit the notification bell and it's still lagging or whatever the case is with the videos, then me and you both know that YouTube is playing games, right? So we could eliminate that right there. So I really appreciate that. Y'all tuning in. Just trying to keep it square, keep it light. And I'm just trying to educate younger dudes, what I'm saying, young cats, my nephews, whoever else is watching this, whoever wants to tune in or whatever, to get my man Manimal. You know what I mean? Thanks for tuning in. But just y'all get this game and just make sure that these females don't play you, because that's exactly what it is right now. Um, you know, they don't care. They get so much attention and say hell, some of these females get treated like damn near B list celebrities. Let's just keep it 100. You see what I'm saying? So let's just be real. So I can see why their heads are blown up, right? But at the same time, if there was no simps and if there was no cats to blow their heads up, then maybe they're getting, you know what I'm saying? But it's the society and these female rappers and stuff have influence on them too. So, but it's like, go figure, right? You're an adult and somebody has an influence on you. That's crazy. But that's true too. That's true too. Monel, she could pull back to really see if you're serious about her. But then you'll still. That's true. But then you'll that's kind of like how the playing hard to get the kind of thing, or see how much, like I was saying, she gonna work for it. You'll know still. There's still gonna be she's still gonna hit you up though. Right. Yeah, that's true. Keep an open mind. But she's still going to hit you up. She's still going to show you little signs when she is interested. She is trying to make you work for her. Right. When the female's not interested, she's just like one word answers. 4 hours later, she'll hit you back up. You see what I'm saying? Um, and also too, you're going to be able to to have some kind of date with this girl, whether it's you talking to her for, I'm telling you, weeks, months. You're gonna be able to see her, and it's gonna be multiple times. If she's in, it's gonna be. See what I'm saying? That's how she'll know, and That's how she'll know. That's how you'll know. But you're right too. They just want see how hard you're gonna work. How hard you're gonna work for it. How much you really like them. That's what they're doing. Whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying. But I mean, you keep an open mind too. But at the same time, no double texting. We can't do no double texting over here. When she flakes, she's not. If she is not planning another date or planning another time, no ever contacting her ever again. Move on. That right there is. I don't care. That's not trying to make somebody work hard. That's playing games. You know what I'm saying? That's just showing that person. For one, I'm talking to hella other dudes besides you, right? And for two, you see what I'm saying? I don't care about your time. I don't respect your time. I'm not interested in your time. I don't care. You see what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Monel, you're right though. You'll know if she's trying to make you work, because she's not. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be none of that. Oh, even if say she does ghost you, right? Say she don't respond, right? She hits you up, boom. All right, boom. Hey, this and that. Hey, this and that. Boo. Oh man, this and that. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry about the late, texts and stuff like that. I know that's not cool. Now she hits you with something like that. See, then she might be trying to make you work for it a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Then because then okay, now you being considerate. Okay, I might have to respond back to your ass for that shit if it's genuine, right? You know what I'm saying? Now look, if I'm gauging back, right, and if I'm trying to plan a date, and if if you're not trying to meet up, you're not interested. Period. If you're not trying to meet up, you're not interested. Period. Next, move on. No matter if I'm looking for a relationship, whatever I'm looking for, you're not interested. Let's move on. I can't waste my own time. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not I'm not Mr. Cleo. I can't read her mind, right? But you're right though, Mano. A lot of times they just want to make you work for, which is all right. But there better be something. No, there better be some gold at the end of that motherfucking rainbow, dude. Better be some motherfucking gold. There better be a big pot, right? Other than that, it's all about investing, right? If a female's, whatever the case is, If she hasn't invested any time in you, she's really gonna be like, the hell with this dude, right? Same with you. It's all about investing. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to invest and do all this crazy stuff, right? If there's no real interest. It can't be just one person investing in shit. You see what I'm saying? It can't be, dude. It can't that can't be. Now okay, I'm the man. I should be taking planning most of the dates. Yes, that's where I come in, right? I should be, you know what I'm saying, taking charge when it comes out of certain things like that. Okay. But investing, I think that's both. I think both parties need to do that shit. Both parties need to do that shit, dude. We can't be right? Both parties need to do that for sure. Yeah, man. So yeah, like, subscribe, share. Y'all remember what I say, man. Remember these lessons and stuff like that, man. Remember these lessons, man, and these jewels, man, and you'll be good, man. Because these females, man, it's not the same, man. Because even females will say that dating is trash or dating is a certain way in 2022. So why it can't just be trash for them and not us, right? They're the ones that get most of the attention. So guess who's gonna get more of the short end of the stick is us, right? They're the ones that seek more of the attention than us, right? Currency is currency to us, right? I think more time is our currency, right? Theirs is attention. Theirs is validation. That's their currency, right? So with that being said, man, I'm gonna holler back at y'all, man. So tomorrow I'm gonna do a show tomorrow. Y'all stay tuned, man. I'm gonna do something good tomorrow, man. You know what I mean? Switch the topic, but y'all all y'all viewers, or all my viewers that stay and mess with me for the dating content, come over for the political content, come over for the just the critical thinking content, man. Tomorrow, man, and vice versa, man. And I'm trying to blow this platform up too, so I'm gonna start doing videos every day, man. I gotta stop playing. That's not even really the viewers, or some of it is the viewers, but most of it's me. It's the work ethic. I'm gonna switch my work ethic up and just go harder, man. And so there's no excuse. I'm a man. I gotta do what I gotta do, man. And that's not on nobody but me, right? So I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Share this out on your social medias, man. Share this out, man. Even if you're friends with me on Facebook, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case is, or whatever, or Instagram, share this out. You know what I'm saying? All right, Monel, good looking out, man. Thanks for coming on. But just share this out, man, if y'all can, man. Your Instagrams, all that, man, and whatever, Twitter, whatever. And I really appreciate that, man. So I can get these algorithms, man, going, and I could get it cracking, man. But yeah, so yeah, and if y'all want to donate, man, y'all can hit that Cash App is it's $ Frank JONEZ and then 1. That's $ Frank JONEZ and then 1. So with that being said, I'm gonna holler back at y'all tomorrow, and appreciate all the support, Manable. You know what I mean? Monel, all y'all, peace out. And I'm gonna holler at y'all. All right.